Let's update Linux Air Combat to the latest, greatest version. I'm going to fire up my version by clicking on this icon right here. And you can see that I'm using version 7.96, which is a little out of date. No matter how you fire up Linux Air Combat, you can always see the version you've got by looking at this number right here in the upper right corner when you first start it up. 7.96. I don't think that's the current version. Let's get out of this. Click, exit, yes. To find out the latest version, fire up a web browser, go to Google, and type in Linux Air Combat. A lot of links will pop up, and you can actually learn this any number of ways, but I like to go to our main website, which is the one here at AskMrWizard.com, so I'm going to click on this one, which loads quickly, and from the top, you want to click on this button right here that says Forums, which will take you to our SourceForge page where the downloads are at. From here we click on Files. These are the files people use to download, and SourceForge has the best download tools for Linux Air Combat. Notice there are two big archives here, 47.6 megabytes or thereabouts apiece. This is the older version, version 7.96, which is now a little stale. That's the version I've been using. Here's a later version, 8.01. We want to get that latest version. So when you go to this site, just click on the latest big archive and download it. That'll be the latest one. Click. That'll take you to their download tools. They'll say your download will start shortly, and it will offer to save the file for you. You do want to do that. So as soon as it says Save File, click on OK. That'll begin downloading things. And it comes pretty fast. There, we got it. We're now done with our web browser. We can kill it off. Now, let's fire up a file browser and look at the file we just downloaded. It should be in our Downloads folder. I like to use this one. Click. And we'll go to Downloads. There's the file we just downloaded, but it's archived, and I need to de-archive it. I do that with a right click, and then from the resulting menu, I'll say Extract Here. And it did it. Didn't take very long. It created this extracted folder from that archive. We're going to enter that folder now with a click. These are the files constituting Linux Air Combat. Some of them are special. To use them, we now are going to fire up a command console. I've got a tool for that down here. Use whatever tool you use to fire up a normal command console. From here now, we're going to use the well-known cd command for change directory to go into our Downloads folder. Then we'll use the well-known ls command for list, which shows us the other folders and files here, and that one right there is the folder that we just created. We're going to use the cd command to enter that folder. Notice the text I just entered exactly matches the text we had up there. I'm now going to press Enter. Once again, I'll use the well-known ls command for list to show the names of the files here. These are the files constituting Linux Air Combat. It's the same files we see over here. But this tool allows us to run the make to compile it. To compile it is really simple. You just type M-A-K-E, make, and press Enter. It doesn't take very long. That's all it takes. This sign right here, without any error messages, if you don't see any error messages, then it worked. The next thing to do is install it. That's done by typing /install.sh. Whereupon it asks if I really want to proceed, and I do, so I'm going to type Y, enter. Then it warns me that it's going to overwrite my configuration files and asks, do I really want to proceed? And the truth is, I think I want to save one of my configuration files. It'll save me some work later on. So I'm going to go to another desktop, a blank desktop. I'm going to fire up a file browser. I'm going to enter the hidden.lac folder. I just clicked on that. Now I'm going to make a copy of this file right here with a right click. And then I'm going to store that somewhere else. Let's open the file browser again. And let's create a new folder. Okay, and we named it temporary. We'll enter that. I just click to enter it. Then I'm going to paste an extra copy of that file in here. I did that with edit paste. So we've got an extra copy of this file stored in this temporary folder so that after it gets corrupted, we can restore it. We're going to leave these here on this folder, on this desktop. Now we've come back to this one that says, do you still want to proceed with the install? And I do. I'm going to type Y, enter. So it copied in all my files. And it says press any keyboard key to continue. I'm just going to press enter. Tells me a fresh copy has been installed. Gives me a little advice about compatibility. It says press any keyboard key to enter, which I'm going to do again by pressing enter. Gives me some more advice about how to start things up. You should read through this when you do it, but since I'm narrating this, you don't need to read it right now. We can just continue. I'm going to press enter. And it's done. Now, if I start up Linux Air Combat in the usual way, it'll be the latest version, but it won't be configured for my system yet. Watch what I mean. I'm going to click here just like I did before. I'm going to do that again. Okay, you can see it's now version 8.01, so we have updated, and if you want to restart with the configuration, that'll work. You're updated. But if we want to take advantage of the configuration already made, we can just restore it from the files we saved. Watch this. I'm going to get out of this first. And maybe you remember we saved an extra copy of this file right here. If I copy it back from here to there, I'm going to go right click, I did right click and copy. Now I'm going to go over here and do right click and paste. Wants to know if I want to replace it, and I do. We're done now. We can close all these out. And now when we fire up Linux Air Combat, we'll get the latest version fully configured. There it is, version 8.01. Should we fly it for a moment? There we are, Linux Air Combat version 8.01. That's all you have to do to upgrade. Now with all this narration and thing, it took me, what, maybe 6 or 7 minutes? With experience, you can do this in 3 or 4 minutes. It's pretty easy to do. That is all. Thank you.